Good now.
Ah, we are. Okay, and I'm also going to record this. Record
All
on
right,
this computer.
good.
Cool.
All right.
Ooh, we are on
So
live.
I think we're told you should look in the camera, right? So you should not forget
Yes,
about
and we are
this.
on live.
All right, hey,
Hey, how is everybody? Let me just.
we are good.
Okay, cool.
We're Okay, very cool. Oh, I see us broadcasting live. Very, very cool. Let me just send out the link. Oops. Okay, cool. How's everybody today?
Good.
Let's do that.
Bernard is not in yet, right?
Bernard is in here.
Oh, okay.
So let me see. Just sending out the link. And okay, cool. All right, it's 11.
All right. Is my audio okay, or should I level it up a little bit?
Sounds good.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
Super set.
wonderful.
Oh, okay.
It's
All right.
wonderful. It's wonderful. Okay, it's 11. We're good to go. Go ahead, Finn.
Okay, cool. Hi, everybody. Thank you for coming. Whether you're here now or you are watching the recording, I am Finn. I'm the project manager. I'm here with Esco Cruz, who's our software developer, Stacey Ho, our project lead, Emmanuel, our head of marketing, and Bernard Lee is our tech advisor. I think we're going to go ahead and jump straight into answering some questions. If you have anything, drop it in the live chat, and we'll be pulling it from there. So if you've got any questions, pop them in the chat, and we shall be answering them as best as we can.
Yeah, I just want to pop in to say thank you to everyone who's joining in on YouTube and a good morning to those in the US. I know it's 11 a.m. Eska, where are you? You're 8
San
a.m.?
Diego, California. So yes, it's 8:01.
Oh, you're so bright. This is Gizmo. He's my pug here, and he's in his executive chair. And it is 11 for me and Bernard here in Hong Kong. And Emmanuel, you?
It's 3 p.m. Pretty much
Three.
late in the
Oh,
afternoon.
okay,
Yeah.
nice. Nice, nice. That's one of the beautiful things about our team is that we are an international team. And I'll just like to start off by introducing myself. My name is Stacy, and I want to give you guys straight up the what do you say? Straight up telling you the updates of how MoonToken is. So MoonToken, for those of you who have been with us, was created in April 2021, and it's gone through a few change of hands recently. So this is the new team. In our new team, we took on board, well, basically when we were doing a transition, the new team came on board in around mid-June, and we've been transitioning, and now we have like a full team getting together. That's what we've been doing for the past 6 weeks. And do we have any updates maybe on our website, Esco?
Yes, the team in Pakistan is we've been working closely with them, and the website's looking very good. We're very close to finishing it up.
Mm-hmm. And okay, yeah, that's really good too. That's really fun. And one of the things is I wanted to update you guys on is that we are, from a business standpoint, we are setting up our business structures. So we're setting up a company, an LLC, which is a private limited company, and it will be set up in Hong Kong. And currently it's processing right now. And once it is up, the certificate, will be posting it on our website, and everything is full transparent. It depends on the company registry and the business registration now. It depends on the government departments of when we'll have it. And the reason why we wanted to have that set up is that so we can go ahead and go forth with like signing contracts, setting up bank accounts. And this is something that I really feel that MoonToken, because we're going to be here for the next 10, 15, 20 years, that we have to have the system in place. So just to reassure all of our investors, all of our community members, that we are like fully confident that we're going to be plowing ahead and with this solid business structure. The other thing that I wanted to update us on is the community wallet. And what we're doing is we're taking our time to wait for the legal structure, because when we have the solid business entity, we're going to use that business entity to apply for community wallet. And that community wallet will have a multi-signatory, it's a multi-signatory wallet basically, which means that for any money to be transferred out, it would need 2 out of 3 digital signatures from the holders. And that if there would be no risk in, there'd be very little risk, because what happens is the company is the holder and owner of that community wallet. So that is my update on my friend.
Great.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we have some questions in already. We have one
Okay.
from Gert. I'm not sure how to say the name. Sorry if I butchered that. He says, "What are your guys' future plans?"
Oh, okay. How about we haven't heard yet from Emmanuel, head of marketing.
Okay, sure.
All right. Thanks, everybody. I'm Manuel, and hello to the community. We have a lot of plans in our marketing device of plans, but currently looking at the markets, the general sentiment of the general crypto markets, there's not so much we could do because it will not bring the expected results that we need. So we will now focus on the most powerful tool that we have. That's our community. All right. I believe the community is the most powerful tool that we have. So we want to harness the power of the community to be loud on social media, because the social media in this space is one of the important space that we combat the crypto world. So we would be loud on social media. And also but before I continue, when we got in, our rating on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko was really bad. Not too good, actually, let me put that way, because we're rated around 85% good and about 50% bad on CoinMarketCap, and 70% good and 30% bad on CoinGecko. And from these few activities that we've all embarked on as a community, now I'm proud and very thankful to say that we are 100%, we have 100% rating on both CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. That's the power of the community. Okay, so we want to improve upon that. We also we are targeting, as I said before, being loud on the social media, and progressively, when the market sentiment begins to grow positive, we can consider some AMA on the exchanges that we already listed on, that's Index and Hotspot. I believe a lot of those who are on those platforms are off-chain. Okay, they are not part of the community. So the strategy is to also reach out to them and let them know that it's not about just trading or spot trading MoonToken. There's so much bigger things that are ahead of us that they would want to be part of. So basically, we cannot disclose every sensitive marketing plan that we have, but those which is okay for the community to know, we'll let it out as when it's needed.
Awesome. Cool. Would you like to jump to some questions, guys?
Hello?
Yes.
Sure. Okay, so we have a question from Natalia. She says, "What are the next steps for MoonToken?" Who would like to take this one?
I think there's different aspects of the questions. Do you want to talk? Shall we let them know about MoonSwap, Esco?
Yes, I've been working on MoonSwap for over the past month or so. It's based off a Pancake Swap off of there, to where you can trade MoonToken for other tokens or vice versa, and it'll be located on our website.
Oh,
so
okay.
It'll have our name, our look, and everything like that. So anything you can do on Pancake Swap, you'll be able to do from our site.
Yeah, and the marketing is also looking forward to such products so that we can get it out there. Okay, we can use that as a selling point to attract other people to MoonToken. So thanks, Esco. We are looking forward to working with you.
Yes, it's already in the testing phase, which is great.
Good.
Ooh, so good.
We're working with a designer to, we're always coming up with new designs, new ideas. And that's the phase we're also going with the website on just finishing up the form section.
Oh, yeah, that's really
That's what we really want to get done. So we can also have a community there.
Great.
good. And that's what, just to add on that was one of our central focuses of creating a hub and a website for part of the functions of the website will have an idea forum. And in this idea forum, it's kind of like a forum on a website where people can log in and they could share their ideas and we can mark them down. And then every month we're going to have an ideas jam. So our first ideas jam is coming up on July 24th. And that's going to be on a Zoom video conference meeting style. So it's not going to be public because some people don't want to show their faces on this public YouTube, for example. So it's going to be on Zoom. Like, we're going to post a meeting link for anyone to join, come share your ideas. We're going to just be hashing out. It's kind of like a mini hackathon, a monthly hackathon that we do together. And then from there, we're going to summarize our notes and then post it on the website. So I'm really looking forward to the forum. And one of the things that Esco and we were speaking about was that this ability to vote for ideas as well. So we're putting that in the website plans as well. So that's pretty cool. And so there's going to be different hubs available. And we haven't heard from Bernard yet. Bernard, why don't you introduce yourself a bit? You're on mute.
Yes, I'm Bernard. I am older than I look. I had been giving talks about blockchain and cryptocurrency for a while now. Not that because I was in the field, because the field was so new, and I've been telling people in my talks that crypto and blockchain is based on fundamental computer science technology, such as data structures, linked list. Blockchain linked list is the same thing, right? And then cryptography, and then decentralized computing, and then proof of work. And so these are all in the 50s and the 60s, and I studied computer science in the 80s. I was graduated in late 80s, and then so I was more like a fundamental guy kind of things. And then of course I'm a serial entrepreneur, and back from the e-commerce days, all the way, I like to catch myself up. I consider myself a serial entrepreneur, and I understand that when we are talking about crypto, we are actually standing at the forefront of technology, and we have a lot of what we call hurdles that we're gonna have to jump through. And as industry leaders, while we are more adventurous, and we are actually in a way, a lot of people, let's put it this way, a lot of people have vested interest in financial institutions, in regulatory institutions, in all sorts of things. I'm not going to enumerate them. And if we are successful, that means that their pie is being taken away. Not that we're going to be competing with them. I think with the community that I have the opportunity to be in, I'm in a very, very proud situation that I'm with the people that are open, forefront, brave. And I think this is the instrumental elements for any business, especially forefront business, to gain value. And I'm looking forward to doing something great, with the rest of the team.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you for that, Bernard. That was awesome. Cool. All right, so we have a question. We have a question from Caribbean Kid. He says, "What's the token use?"
Oh, that's such a good question.
That's a great question.
I saw Bernard reach out for
The question again, please. Can you say the question again, please?
So Caribbean Kid says, what's the token's use?
Oh,
That's the Binance token, right?
Yeah, but we have a Binance Smart Chain token. Our smart chain contract is immutable, and we have a very interesting tokenomics that for every transaction there's a 10% tax. Of that, 8% goes to the liquidity pool that is locked into our liquidity pool, and 2% is redistributed to holders. So we reward holders of passive rewards, and here we've coined the name rocket fuel. So we earn rocket fuel. So this is kind of like the token. It was a community token. Emmanuel, you have this really nice catchphrase, this marketing catchphrase for it, right? What is
yes.
it?
All right. So as Stacy said, it's a community token, right?
Yeah.
And this is how the whole thing works. I just want to throw a little bit light on that. It's
Yeah.
like everybody of the community is a citizen of the Moon token world, all right? So every transaction that really goes on, we all commit to paying tax. And with the tax, 8% goes into our liquidity pool, okay? And the liquidity is what really makes sure that we always have funds to keep our system running, okay, to keep people trading, all that. And we also have about 2%, which is redistributed to the community members take it as the government of the Moon token distributes to the citizens to support them for being part of the country, okay? And also
maybe Emmanuel's internet. So wait, to continue what he was saying maybe we'll wait till he comes back. So Bernard, you wanted to say something about our token use?
No, not that particularly. I think for the token and you know the way how it works, including the 20%. Yeah, I think you guys are more familiar than I am in terms of the rules.
Yeah. So right now we do not have a token use per se. We have a smart contract and we are a community bean token, and we're moving towards having like different use cases for it. And because we are community owned and community governed, so the token developer, if you check out our smart contract, he kind of puts a challenge for us. He says, I created this token with this tokenomics and I'm going to renounce it. So he transferred ownership of this contract to the Zero wallet on April 4th, 2021. And so this contract's totally safe. It's not really renounced. It's Asko, you could correct me here. It's like it's been transferred ownership to the Zero wallet. There's no way to get it back, right?
Yes, the Zero wallet is kind of like a burn wallet. It's gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
So it's the burn address.
Yeah, it's the burn address. So there's no way that the developer the developer can get it back. So now this is the contract that we're working on. And as a community, that was his challenge for us. He's like, can you make MoonToken successful? Can you get the community together? So as a community, being a community owned, we're going to work together, brainstorm, get ideas. And as a project management team we have here is we're going to get the ideas that the community raised, and then together as a community we fundraise for the idea, and then from that point it's up to us to execute and implement and carry out the project. So that's our steps going forward.
Fantastic, cool. Thank you, Stacey, for that. We've got a fantastic question from Chris here. He says, what sets you apart from the old team? What makes us believe you're here for the long haul and not 2 months? Thank you for that question, by the way, Chris. That was a great question.
That's a really good question, and it's a very fair question. And it's like, because we are all here, we are all volunteers. Oops, let me just admit Emmanuel here. So we are all here, we are all volunteers, and I feel coming in as the project lead, we are shifting the energy and the kind of vibe of the community and their community culture, because one of the things is MoonToken did really well in its first few weeks, they mooned. It did moon. It, like, if you look at the graph, goes. One of the things that happened, myself, speaking as an investor, I bought in at the all-time high, and as MoonToken was going down, I kept on buying and accumulating my base. And when the unfortunate shakeup happened in mid-June, a lot of us here on the call, we were on that emergency call. Well, Bernard wasn't, because he's like my best friend, so I like pulled him into this project. But I know, like, we were all on this call. We were all strangers. We didn't know each other. I just heard someone's voice. But all of us were concerned about what was going on with the project. And this is why I think the community is a diamond, because each of us, and there's so much more of you out there in the ethers that we want to get to know. We have our own skill sets that we can come and bring to the table of this. And then there's the CEO of Netflix. His name's called Reed Hastings, and he manages Netflix, very decentralized nature, and it's all about alignment to a common goal. So our common goal here is to, make MoonToken successful, build this community token, take this community and have a really amazing transformation with this community, and create use cases, be here for the long run. And I think each of us here, we really have. Okay, speaking from myself, it really breaks my heart how much people could have lost if we didn't step in and just let this token die. We really refuse to let this token die. And we've been working, we have 3-4 hour calls almost daily. We've been trying to brainstorm half of the time since we've been here for 5 weeks, maybe. The first 2.5 weeks was just figuring out what was the current that situation that the old team left us in. And then now we're at this idea of, I'm so grateful actually, because Emmanuel onboarded as head of marketing. And I was telling him earlier today, and Esco onboarded as a software developer. It's like, woohoo! So now we're really formulating our team, and then now we can spring forward. I think it's something about, I know people's hearts, like the people that we have onboarded as a team, we've not really interviewed, but we spent time with each other, talking on the phone, getting to know each other, knowing their intentions. I will say that their intentions are good. And that's a really valid question, Chris, you're asking about. How do I know that you're going to be here for 2 months? Well, I know people say, I plan to be here for the very long haul, and I let it up to other people to answer to this question. But before I pass on, I would like to say that, if anything, the things that we're doing now is we're setting up the business structure so that in case we do decide to move on, which I won't, okay, I'm not sure about others, but in case that did happen, then it would be a smooth transfer. All of the assets, all the MoonToken assets will belong to the LLC. It would belong to MoonToken Limited, right? So it means if you just change heads, it's just changing board of directors, it's just changing the CEO, but the entity, the business entity, is here to stay. So yeah, how about anyone else here? Maybe Esco?
Yes, for me, I'm trying to keep the code as public as I can. It's actually just it's fun for me, reworking the website.
Yeah.
It's what I do for a living. It's what I've done since I was 16. It's what I do every day. And also, get to have more fun. I rebuilt Little Moon.
Yeah.
That was my 4th of July project.
You're Little Moon's dad.
Yeah, I adopted him.
The space dad.
Yeah.
Yes. And rebuilding the structure of him. He now runs on Node.js, and he's running on the AWS service.
Yeah. Oh, new and improved.
So, yes. Adding some other features so there won't be a Little Moon, and yeah, so there are improvements, and right now I'm working on new features for it, as in ban, mute, so forth, and also making sure there aren't more bots or spam on there.
Yeah.
So as software development, it's always in layer steps, always moving forward.
Yeah.
Cool.
Wait, can maybe Emmanuel, did you want to speak
Yeah,
to the question?
is that, sorry guys, my daughter cannot pull the broadband plug, so I have to go. It's crazy anyway. I have to go
Let
and
me
just
just
put it
repeat
back.
Chris's question. Chris's question had a very valid question. He says, like, what is it, Finn, again? It was like, how do I know?
What sets you all apart from the old team? What makes us believe
Exactly.
you're here for the long
Surety.
haul instead of 2 months?
All right.
Yeah.
The good thing is we are all investors. And actually, I've been part of a lot of groups and marketing campaigns, and we've been successful with that. And why not protect my own investments? Okay. And it's like we team with people from different areas who have vested interest in this very project. And for me, just like Stacey said in ESCO, I really in the same mind with Deb. There's no point leaving. It does not make any sense. Okay, it's our project. It does not belong to one person. It's me leaving is like leaving our future hanging. And for me, it makes no sense that the old guys left, but everyone has his own reasons for doing certain things. So I don't really fault them. But for the new team, in my own, like I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to make sure it's also a test for us. Okay. Test to prove a point that in this space where we have people rag pulling, when people leaving projects dead, we're putting a whole lot of things where people don't have any emotional or reasonable attachment to the community they lead. We want to use this to tell everybody that there is good people in this space. So you're not going anywhere.
For sure. Awesome. Thank you for that, Manuel. That's a good answer. Let's see. Let me pick out a question. So Natalia says, what sets apart MoonToken from the hundreds of other different projects? It's a good question. Let's keep them coming.
Number one is the community.
Yeah.
I'm like, that was my type of question. You got to do the software question. The software question is like, I really think, okay, so we're swapping roles, but like when you study the different coins, I feel so confident on this anti-rug pull.
Yeah.
Esco or Bernard, can you speak to me about
okay,
the
let
that
me
smart
speak,
contract?
Let me speak as a tech guy. Let me speak as a tech guy. Technically speaking, there's no difference. The difference is not in tech. So, you know, regardless of my 30 years of experience, I'm not the important person. The value is in actually the economics, right? First of all, it has a different economics, right? And when everybody, you know, like is just doing like a Bitcoin or Ethereum look like, I think our founders like had the guts and had the vision to do something completely different, right? And that does not guarantee success either, right? And once we have a unique point, while we can say that we are not swimming in the shark tank, we are swimming in the blue ocean. Of course, that's cliche, but then it is the community, as Esco and Stacey said. While I am here, you know, like because you know I believe in the people around me, starting with Stacey, and now I got to know, you know, like Finn, Manuel, Esco, and I feel good about it. That's why I'm staying. And there's no guarantee, but I'm betting that this team would think about something. I had shared with them like a couple of plans. I'm not going to go into details here because it's going. I don't want to hijack the meeting. But there are many things that can be done, and that's through actually partnership and sustainability. And you know, like if they can attract me to stay, they can attract more influential people and projects to stay. And with partnership and sustainability, that's where the value comes, not in the technical difference.
Exactly.
Did you want to speak to it, Emmanuel? Thank you, Bernard.
Thanks Bernard and Esco. It's the community, as Esco says, the community. Okay, and for this short parts, we've been MoonToken. I've really realized the power of MoonToken. We don't get a lot of people participating in our shielding or marketing or in our guerrilla tactic marketing campaigns, but we've been achieving tremendous results, and I'm really proud of that. So, crypto is all about community. You can develop this supernatural projects. If you don't have the community shielding the project, buying, talking about building confidence in the project, it will fail. And so I think the community is not to the team to do all the job. It's for everybody. It's for the community to. The community is actually the products. Okay, the value of MoonToken is the value of the community. Okay, so we will have to value ourselves and put more value into the project, and the sky will only be our limit.
Yeah, awesome. I like to add. Sorry, Finn. I'm going to add to my point. So about Natalia's question of what makes MoonToken unique, and all of us here are in unison about the community, and it's about where the community is right now and where we plan to foster it to grow to. So we do have these different community building initiatives, which I'm really excited about. It's about community engagement. So not only do I hold MoonToken, for example, and I'm just like keeping it in my trust wallet and and then drop in Telegram sometimes, but imagine if it was like a cool hub that you could hang out with friends and get ideas for.
Exactly.
Because like, for example, if I bought if I buy a MicroStrategy stock, it's not like Michael Saylor is going to get my phone call and be like, oh yeah, that's a really good idea, Stacy, because I'm just one stock. Okay. But in MoonToken, like we value every single one of our community members. Like before we were called MoonToken Army, and I was talking to Finn, maybe I'm more feminine. I'm like, oh, can we change our tribe name to fam? Like, I'm like, oh, that's my request. And Finn was like, maybe Army. And I'm like, okay, fine. But what I want to say is like, how amazing is it to be part of a community where we hear your voice, and we brainstorm together. We have some really cool plans. One is our idea jam, which isn't Idea Jam is actually a community-led idea by someone in our Telegram chat, and he was awesome. He even prepared a PowerPoint for us, like a PowerPoint template, and we're scheduling that on next Saturday. And then just last Sunday, someone from the community was like, hey, why don't we have this like Euro football competition? And then we did that, and we had like a 2.5 billion MoonToken giveaway, and the slogan was like, who wants to be a billionaire kind of thing. And just by sharing who you thought would win the Euro, I don't know, I'm really bad at football, but like who would win this Euro championship, then you could become like a billionaire in MoonToken tokens, right? So all of these things is like, we love our community. We want you guys to feel embraced. We want you guys to feel valued, whether you're holding like one token, which I don't even know how you just buy one, because the price right now is like, I think 7 or 6 billion US dollars. Sorry, what, $6 US for 1 billion. But even if you're holding half a million tokens or 500 million tokens, we still love you, we still value you, we still want you in our chats, we still want to be talking to you. So this is a whole community thing. We're also gonna, I'm gonna talk about I'm just raving about Finn because he's creating our Discord, and he just loves you guys so much. He's like, please, I want to use these server bots. I want us to get engaged, because I never heard about Discord, but when I came on as project lead, Finn is actually the social media expert, and he's so good at building something called Discord and Discord servers. And he spent his time telling me, like, for 3 hours, all these awesome plans he has for Discord. So although we're having our website, which is like a more formal, official way to get information to you, we'll be doing weekly blog posts, we'll be sharing ideas, and then we're going to have a YouTube channel where all of us here, we're going to have like a MoonToken Academy kind of thing of videos of educating not only about MoonToken, but also just the crypto space in general as well. And then we're also, the thing that we have that's on our Discord right now, please go to our Discord. I don't know, like the link is all these funny words, like XP, pop, 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 pop. It's like, it's a link. I can't say it out loud, but it's like in our socials below, there's going to be something called the fun side of the moon, and that's when we meet. Like we'll have like a YouTube live meet as well. It's kind of like a radio show, and we'll celebrate people's birthdays, right, Finn? And this Discord chat, the fun side of the moon. Can you talk about it?
Oh, there's going to be all sorts to do. Like you said, it's going to be it's just going to be a bit more fun. Fun side of the moon. It's in the name. Do you know what I mean? It's just going to be good. There's a lot coming to the Discord, especially, and yeah, I can't wait. I'd really like to move on to this question, because let's get through some questions.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Let's go.
There's this fantastic question from this. I think it's Yasar. Sorry if I butchered that again. He says, when do you intend to act for some effective and versatile promotion? Greetings from Turkey.
Oh, hi, Yasser. So his question is,
When do you
we
intend
plan
to do promotion, basically?
That's a really good question.
For
And
sure.
did you, maybe I can answer from a standpoint of echoing what Emmanuel was saying, is we're really kind of building our community, and our community is where we can also make our promotions as well. So it's
Yeah.
kind of this, in marketing, we call it guerrilla marketing. Is that correct, Emmanuel?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you want to
actually,
elaborate on it?
you're right. As it stands now, as I said earlier, it's not really reasonable to be embark and spend so much on marketing even if you have the funds, because it will not bring the desired results. Okay, no matter how much Bitcoin has to get to a certain point before the other coin can also follow. So it's not really from the marketing standpoint, it's not really a good idea. But we can engage in promotion to keep the communities together. Which is a laudable idea. We can find something just like we did a couple of days ago during the Euro Cup. We can organize some giveaways. Stacey, I think Stacey has already talked about other activities that we can engage in, the idea jam, to reward those who participate more in our community activities. It's also part of this whole marketing or broader marketing idea that we're trying to bring on board. So it's a laudable idea, but I want to tell you that it's always in the pipe, it's already in our plans.
Yeah, good one.
Awesome. For sure. Going straight off that, Moto says, any more raffles contests coming up?
Yeah. We are
Surely.
planning. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, surely, as a marketer, there's a lot that we would have to do. Stacey will also elaborate more on that. And I think we're just about to get started now. We're organizing the community. We're trying to bring those off-chain, those who are not in our social gathering group like Telegram or Discord. We're trying to embark on a more loud Twitter and Facebook activities to draw their attention, because most of the feedback we get from those non-community social platforms like Twitter and Instagram is they tend to ask questions that will be answered long before in the Telegram and Discord group. So we want to do a lot of activities to draw them into the gathering, okay? And some of the activities we can embark on, giveaways, promotion, and rewards, that those who join, will find a way to reward them. So it's something in our plan. I don't know if Stacey or anyone has something to add, but I'm speaking from the marketing point of view.
Yeah, I'd like to add is, like, we love to have this idea of Sundays are our fun days, and we're going to have like these giveaways or these different prizes and contests on Sundays. One of the things of this coming Sunday, when I was praying about it, I was thinking that, we have our idea jam on July 24th. And because we're community governed, community owned token, I really wanted to honor the community and have an idea jam discussion first. So like, that's something that we're going to be talking about in the idea jam. Please join us, right? So in our idea jams, we're going to be like, okay, so what are some ideas you want for the Sunday giveaways? And then talk to them about it. And then we're going to be implementing it. So yeah, definitely.
Cool. Yeah. I'd like to add something to that as well.
Yeah.
If you haven't already, go join our Discord. That's going to be, I think the plan for the Discord is that's going to be the hub of our social medias. So it's going to be, I'm so biased when it comes to this, but I love Discord. Discord is better than anything in my opinion. And I just think, yeah, go join it if you haven't already. There's going to be a lot coming. There's already some stuff to do. Plenty of chats for everybody all over the world. So yeah, go join in. Ask people how their day is. Take part. Be the community we know you are. Okay, so next question. So some of these questions we've answered already. So if you wouldn't mind, please do watch the replay if you want to find out the answers. Let's have a look. Please keep your questions coming as well. We're going to try and get through as many as we can. So let's have a look. So Chris has another question. He says, what are your next steps with crypto exchanges? I assume he means to come onto more crypto exchanges.
Yeah, that's a really good question, Chris. So we will be
Well, thank you,
definitely
Chris.
looking forward to joining crypto exchanges, and there are exchanges have listing fees. So as a community, it would be together us deciding which
Mm.
exchanges to go to, which exchanges to approach. I do know that there's one exchange called Gates.io or Gate.io, and that doesn't have a listing fee, but there is like a kind of process that we have to go through. And I'm very confident that when we have our business registration done and our business cert done in our hands, we can apply for that. So that's something that we would be talking about in our idea jam. And then I'd be suggesting that we apply for that listing as well. For the listing exchanges, for example, CoinsBit.io, the bronze package is around 16,000 US dollars plus market making, for example. And for if we ever want to do Binance, which is like one of those like awesome goals that we have in the like long term, I was like reading the Twitter of the founder, and he was like, the good news for Binance is their listing fees totally donations, like whatever we give will go to charity, which is good. um However, for him, he's like, we want like good tokens. We don't want just because you have like lots of money and you dump it here that you're going to get listed on Binance. So I think that's also a challenge for us as a community to unify, to have a loud voice, and also to grow closer and stronger together to kind of like prove to the crypto space that, yeah, you know, we're strong and like our power is infinite, and like come like consider us. So that's definitely what we're going to be doing.
Awesome. Thank you, Stacey, for that. Is there
Thank you.
anything anybody would like to add?
About listing on exchanges?
Mm-hmm. I think we can move on.
Yeah.
Please keep your questions coming, guys. Anything, just go ahead and ask something. So let's have a look. So Natalia says, is there going to be any YouTube videos for MoonToken? I think we can talk more about that for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. We spent some time together as like this small group to master on how we can articulate the understanding of MoonToken. So we're going to be having MoonToken kind of like academy videos. And then those videos will be just like really short videos, no more than 5 minutes, about explaining the different aspects of our rocket fuel, for example, our passive rewards, and also like how the tokenomics works and how are things redistributed. And also we're going to have like kind of like analyzing the smart contract and just reassuring everyone the like which part of the contract is like shows that it was transferred and having all those things. So those are like the different various contents that we will have in the YouTube video. We're also thinking of having this like kind of a fireside, Emmanuel was saying, like just getting a bunch of us together and we're talking. We could also invite different experts in the field to share their ideas with us in the crypto space. So yeah, stay tuned. We're just getting started. Like I said, this week we've onboarded software developer and head of marketing, which is so exciting. So I just think that going forward, we're going to have monthly AMAs. Every week you're going to be hearing from us through like YouTube. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you again, Stacey. Okay, got a cool question here. So Chris says, is the new team in control of Moon Rover now? I think that is a good project, but the price was kind of high. Any plans for that or info regarding it?
Yeah. Let's go. Moon Rover.
Yes, with the old plan of having it marketed, that was plans for the old team, but for us, we're just deciding to have what was in Moon Rover integrated to Little Moon. So for that, possibly having Little Moon marketed out and selling that, there's no plans for that.
Cool.
And also I want to share that like the reason why Moon Rover was silenced, because there was one time Moon Rover went like cuckoo boo, like he posted every 2 minutes and people were messaging me privately like, please stop this bot, please stop him, like he's harassing me. So that's why we muted Moon Rover on our chats. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic, cool. We have a lovely message from Winona here. Again, I really hope I'm not like, destroying these names. She says, or he says, they say, thank you all for saving the project. You're very welcome. It's all of our investment. We're all going to do everything we can. Thank you for that. So we have a question from Kyrell. They say, any special plans to liven up our MoonToken after the shake-up event? When our new site going to go live?
Yeah, it's a good question. How about our website being live, Esco?
Well, I know that the goal is to even have the website and MoonSwap in August. Stacy's heading it, so.
Oh, okay. So I will say that we have a head of design, Jess. Jess wish could be here, but Jess lives in New Zealand, so now it's like 3:44 a.m. for Jess. So, but we are redesigning the website. It's very exciting. I'm like boiling, wanting to show you guys. So we are fixing that, not fixing, but finalizing the front end design, and then we're going to be releasing it. So it's going to be soon. It's going to be soon. I will say at least within the next 30 days, the website will be up, and I'm really excited for that. We have a really good question about, how are we going to liven up MoonToken? It's all about going forward. We had this shakeup. There's a blessing in disguise, and God turns all things to good. So now we're here, and we're just going to just go forward, plow forward, and go above this and rise above this. So it does. Every company goes through growing pains, right? So we're going through a growing pain right now, and we're going to grow through it and go through it. So just like keep on focusing forward. And I think the other thing I want to say is I just want to invite everyone in our MoonToken family to kind of invite us to think about the orientation of long-term orientation. We're setting up all of our structures right now that we're going to be around for 10, 20 years, 30 years from now. So it's more about, it's not this when's my price going to go? Like, when am I going to 20x? When am I going to 20x? When am I going to 20x? It's like we're on our path. We're going to find our use cases. We're going to grow together as a community, and we can create amazing things together, like Bernard said. So this is our thing to go. And I think it's just, we're doing it. We're doing it. Just have patience with us, and most importantly, get engaged with us.
Yes, I don't want to say that there's like a holdup or we're not in control, except, as a developer, I feel that's done stuff like that. We have controls. So it needs to go through a process. Stacy's heading it. So we want the okay of other people when it comes to design and so forth like that.
Yeah, absolutely. And also we have two tech experts here, but when you have for example, we want to implement MoonSwap. Actually, it's there, but there's testing involved. Just testing to make sure that when it goes live, there's no glitches, right?
Yeah, especially for that, since you're dealing with people's money.
Exactly. We'd rather be really thorough and make sure everything is super professional, super ready before we release it. Yeah.
Awesome, guys. Thank you for that. So I think something we could do with sharing is how we all got involved in MoonToken. Would someone like to say that?
Okay. Maybe that could be one of our last questions, because we're rounding to the top of the hour, right?
Sure.
Time flies. Time flies when you're having fun. Okay.
It does, definitely.
Maybe Esco.
Okay. First off, it was actually my fiance that got me into learning more about crypto and looking into certain tokens, where I landed on MoonToken and got into the community of that. And I found that more fun than other ones. And when the opportunity came, I felt that I have some expertise where I can help and also learn at the same time. As a developer, you don't go into it as a profession I'll just learn once and I can work for the rest of my life. If you're not learning, then there's no joy in it. And if you're not always staying up, you'll fall behind. you won't be doing this job. Of course, there are certain things that, for some reason, there are still people using older codes. I can go way into geek talk, but I know Bernard can for sure. As in old languages that are still around for some reason.
C++, basic C, C++ or something like
Even
that.
older than that.
I one of the first language I wrote was Forth, F-O-R-T-H. And the other one was Modular 2. It was before Pascal. It was actually after Pascal, Professor Nicholas Worth. And the JavaScript, I had to learn it because I couldn't stand how people wrote it. So
it's written on the fly.
Okay, back to, so how did you join or find out about MoonToken?
Okay, my story is a little bit interesting. I think I'm saying interesting because I'm a trader. Okay, I'm also a futures derivative or a spot trader. So people like us, we like crypto prostitutes. We have tokens that we trade, they trade, and we have tokens that tokens that we see it doesn't have a bigger volatility. So we tend to look around to see if we can get some token that can bring us big cash. So I searched on YouTube. I wanted to know a little bit about SafeMoon, if I'm allowed to mention that, SafeMoon. And in my search, I came across MoonTokens, like, what's this coin? So first of all, what I do is whenever I want to hold a coin, I trade it for maybe long to short to medium term. I just join the community to understand the sentiment there, to understand what's going on there before I make a decision. And immediately I fell in love with the community. It's like, oh, so I was a little bit lucky to enter at a good point, but when the token got to all-time high, I can't imagine I did not sell. I still held it because the community looks so valuable, and I felt that if we have this kind of community, this token can do more than the X that I got that time. So basically, this is how I got to MoonToken, and I'm really in love with it. And this also led me to want to take up this position that use my expertise to help save our investment that we've all worked for, that the decision that we all took will never be in vain. And I'm looking, just like Stacey said, we're looking to a point whereby this main token that we all know now will become a centenary company, and we'll be looking forward to it.
Yeah, I got into MoonToken because my friend from Indonesia called me about SafeMoon. So I bought SafeMoon, and then
we have the same story.
Me being a businesswoman, I was like, well, what's the next SafeMoon? And then I found MoonToken. So that's what happened to me. I just wanted to address, I want to apologize for during that rough transition period in June, those 2 weeks, we kind of didn't promote a lot on social media. Let me tell you why, because Chris is mentioning about it. We as a new team didn't have those social media handles, and it was interesting to finally get it through. So it was I would say it wasn't the smoothest transition to come on board here. And I wanted to kind of give everyone confidence that now we control all the social medias, we control the domain, and that's registered under our company. We have our emails and our domain, which was I was so nervous about it, but we did it and we got it through. So that's one of the reasons why there was kind of like this information blackout, because we just like, who's got the password? Who's got the login? What's going on? And that's one of the things that I really want to stop. I want to have it that it doesn't matter if I'm here or Emmanuel's here, is that whoever is going to be leading, all of those assets belong to MoonToken Limited, and that there would be control for that. So all of those controls are what we're kind of really focusing on right now. Yeah. Okay. We're
fantastic.
Good.
Thank you, Stacey. Personally, I'll share how I got into it. So I actually got into it by accident. MoonToken was my first altcoin. It was my first, I was in crypto for about maybe a year before I came across MoonToken. it just looked good. I joined the Telegram, I joined the Discord, and like Emmanuel said, I kind of fell in love with the project. I saw the roadmap, which was super exciting. It was my first ever, altcoin, so I'd never used PancakeSwap. It was all completely new to me. And yeah, I just was like, yeah, I'm gonna have some of this. This looks good. This looks like it's got some potential. And now it definitely does have potential. So I'm glad that, things have turned out the way they have, and we're all here. I know personally, I'm as excited as I've ever been, and my excitement continues to grow. Sorry, I'm just reading some of these questions. So
maybe one final question. Maybe one final question, because
Okay,
we
sure.
just
So let's bring
respect
it-
everyone's time.
Oh, sorry,
and
I
it's
didn't.
also
I
yeah.
got carried away.
Yeah.
So we've got a question from Nelson. He says, any future plans on building your own blockchain, native coin, and wallet? Thank you, Nelson, for that question.
Awesome question. Bernard, did you want to speak about it?
Well, I think I would imagine that our value is going to get up a few zeros before we do that, for a few reasons. First of
Yeah.
all,
Yeah.
we don't want the overhead of development and operations to be like too big a portion compared to our total value. But if we actually do our fundamentals first and get to what I actually haven't mentioned today about how we partner up with projects that would promote the transactions in a new economy of MoonToken. And if that is actually going to work with our team, innovative team and full running team, then we're going to get our zeros up, and then we can use our spare change to develop something. And that's huge. That's huge, because we're talking about like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance token. They're like $1 billion stuff, right? So if we get there, I think we're all going to be very happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
When we get there.
Yeah. Yeah. And one of the things is like the big elephant in the room is this how MoonToken was kind of formed. It was a developer who created this smart contract, and then he's like, go forward with my blessing, and then like there's a challenge for you, and so we don't have any like development fund, no marketing fund, even in the 10% the 10% tax, for example. So that's something that we're going to be working, like that's one of the things that we're working with. So I think that I just want to put that out there for everyone to consider as well, that we're not like it wasn't a company with who just like talked to different venture capitalists and had this idea and then raised different funds and have marketing budgets in place. So everything is community led, and we're community owned and community governed. Yeah. Just there's always a constant question that I always get people personally messaging me is like, if we do and when we do go on to have our own blockchain, native coin, and our own wallet, for example, like what will we do? I will assure you as a project lead, I will tell you that we will always take care of our investors. We will never make a choice, or we will never do a decision where we would create a new coin and then everyone would have to buy that new coin. It just defeats the purpose. It defeats the purpose. We're here to love and take care of our investors, our MoonToken family. We would never do anything to like at risk our current investments. Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you, Stacey.
Welcome.
So I think that's going to bring an end to this AMA. Thank you all for coming. If you're watching this live or if you're on the recording, I do hope this has answered some of your questions and brought some light to your curiosity. Yeah, cool. Thank you guys all for coming. Thank you, team.
Maybe we just do like a round of parting words.
Sure.
Okay. Starting with Emmanuel.
All right. I first of all want to thank everybody in the team, and also Stacey, especially, and the community for trusting this new team. I would want to end with a little bit, some few seconds of words. I I was mining Dogecoin. I was mining around 1 million Dogecoin 7 years ago. 1 million Dogecoin 7 years ago, and I was finding I felt it was no use, and I gave up on it. I switched my hash to Ethereum. I felt Ethereum has more value. And today I don't want to hear the name Dogecoin because it haunts me. I feel so bad. So it's a mistake I don't want to repeat again. If you were watching this, I'm sure you might have done your own research. So it's not a financial advice, but from my own experience, you wouldn't want to be in my position right now. I'm holding MoonToken as though is what will break out for me. Okay, I don't know about you, but I want to say that the future is exciting. The question to you is, are you ready?
Powerful, powerful. Let's go.
Oh, geez. It's funny you bring up Dogecoin because I see, I'm one of the moderators, and I see people saying, oh, about, investing in MoonToken, and I've lost more than I've seen anyone complain in Dogecoin. than I've seen anyone complain about. Yet the percentage that people are complaining about is getting smaller and smaller and smaller, which I appreciate because I feel like it's a vote of confidence to what we're working towards.
Yeah, it's true. So cool. Bernard?
Well, as one of the older guys in the group, words of wisdom, you gotta have hope. If you don't have hope, you might as well be dead, right?
Yeah.
What's the biggest hope you can buy with minimum dollars? Now, I don't see anything bigger than no brainer.
Yeah.
I'm not asking you to sell your house and dump everything in MoonToken. No. But well, if everybody buys some hope, then we get a good start, and then that actually gets the snowball rolling, and the snowball rolling, and then with spare change, and then with the community in here, we could do something awesome and amazing. Could hope.
And this is not financial advice.
Yeah. We need to do this disclaimer program.
Yeah. Easy to find.
Yeah. Smart. My parting words is I just want to thank you everyone to join this AMA and who's watching the recording. I just saw here there's Andrew Bowie, who introduced me to crypto, and we invested together. And also Yogesh. Yogesh is the one who introduced me to MoonToken. So I just want to thank you guys. And also, we just want to tap into the heart of our community. And we have, I think our values, and as we grow and we discuss our values as a community, we are like united, we are collaborative, we are creative, and we're courageous. And we're just like what Bernard kind of mentioned, like we're at the leading front. So it's a challenge for us, and I think it's a really interesting business case study that we're going to have. Like, I'm very excited for people to be inviting us on their different podcasts and being featured in newspapers and stuff about this, like Phoenix. We have a very good narrative. We have a really good Phoenix story. I'm very confident in this project, and I just want to bring everyone along with us. And I just want you to know that your investments and all that hard money that you put in MoonToken, all that energy that you've put into our community, we honor it, and we respect it, and we cherish it, and we value it, no matter how much you hold and how long you've been here. And we just hope that you're with us for the ride. Yeah.
Awesome. Fantastic. Yeah, cool. Awesome. I haven't got any parting words. I could probably pull some out of a hat. I would say good things do take time. I think people would do well to acknowledge that, and to know that we're all volunteers. We all are doing everything we can. We spend so much time, we're picking up the slack. That was our job, and that still is our job. We've got a good foundation. We've got an even better team, and I can't wait for the future of MoonToken, for sure.
Okay. Yay! Just
Awesome.
like if anyone wants to volunteer, just drop us a line. We'd love to have you.
Definitely.
Okay. Have a
Cool.
good night, everyone.
Bye,
Have a
guys.
wonderful day. Bye.